In today's gospel, we witness a striking shift. Jesus first speaks of the scribes and Pharisees who sit on the chair of Moses. He acknowledges their teaching authority. Do and observe all things whatsoever they tell you, yet immediately exposes their failure. They preach but do not practice. They load heavy burdens on others while refusing to lift a finger themselves. Everything they do is for show: widened phylacteries, lengthened tassels, places of honor, public greetings, and the title rabbi. Their religion has become a performance aimed at human recognition rather than the glory of God. Then comes the dramatic turn. Jesus pivots from describing their hypocrisy to addressing his own disciples and the crowds. As for you, he forbids the pursuit of exalted titles. You have but one teacher, one Father in heaven, one Master, the Christ. Instead of seeking honor, the greatest among you must be your servant. Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, but whoever humbles himself will be exalted. This is not a minor adjustment in tone. It is a complete reversal of values. The first half diagnoses a religion that seeks its own glory. The second half proclaims the path on which God's true glory can dwell among his people. Look at the first reading. Ezekiel sees the glory of the Lord returning to the temple from the east. The earth shines with that glory. The voice declares, "This is where my throne shall be. Here I will dwell among the children of Israel forever." God's presence is not drawn by human display or self-promotion. It fills the place prepared for it, the place of genuine encounter, not of pretension. The psalm echoes the same hope. The glory of the Lord will dwell in our land. Kindness and truth meet. Justice and peace kiss. Truth springs from the earth. Justice looks down from heaven. Salvation walks in the steps of the Lord. This is the fruit of a community that has renounced self-exaltation and embraced humble service. The dramatic turn in the gospel shows us how that glory becomes possible. When leaders burden others without helping, when religious practice becomes a stage for personal honor, the temple of the heart and of the community remains empty of God's presence. But when disciples refuse titles that elevate one above another, when they choose the path of the servant, when they humble themselves, space is open for the Lord to take his throne among his people. Jesus is forming the new kingdom, one in which no one claims ultimate authority for himself, because all authority belongs to the Father and to the Christ. In that household, the greatest is the one who serves. Only there can the vision of Ezekiel be fulfilled and the prayer of the psalm answered, the glory of the Lord dwelling in our land through justice, mercy, and peace. The challenge for us is clear. Where do we still seek the places of honor? Where do we impose burdens we ourselves will not carry? Where do we perform for human approval rather than for the glory of God? The turn Jesus makes today invites us to make the same turn, from self-exaltation to humble service, so that the living God may truly dwell among us.